Growing up, remember our parents used to tell us, if your ball goes in the street, don't run right after it, let it go. Because there was a very good chance if we ran after it, we would get hit by a car. What this channel is, I always look both ways for you guys. And I'm always looking out for you. So think about subscribing, joining the channel. I don't have any paid classes, any Patreons, any Discords, but I'm going to teach you how to build a great real estate portfolio for free. You don't got to subscribe to a monthly subscription. I don't have a school. All I ask is you spread this video, give me a thumbs up, think about joining the channel, think about subscribing. Here we go. Every now and then, I'll get a comment about stocks. Let me be honest with you. The new scam is going to be real estate. Stocks are done. Stocks are done. People realize that, these little plays of money they're making, they're not going to be millionaires with it. Because a lot of these people, all they did was start channels and regurgitate what your big channels have already talked about. And every now and then I'll get a comment from someone like this, calling me uneducated and individual stocks, and they already know what the S&P will do. If you literally knew what the S&P would do, you wouldn't concentrate your portfolio on individual stocks because you would know it's gambling. Now, these people, they're not that bright. And I can tell because you already should know I will find you. And this is your avatar of you holding up $7. You have a channel, and this is what you're talking about on your channel.
Bull case. We got our longer term bull case. AI, productivity, growth, all those things. But right now we're dealing with all these short term headwinds. And it's like right now we got to just look through the noise and start thinking a year out, 2 years out, 3 years out. Because, what you going to do? Not buy the stocks that's going to dominate over the next 4 years?
I will find you, so don't insult me when, yeah, I'm so sad. Okay. Anyway, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I had to troll them a little bit, but you get a lot of these influencers up here, and I want you to pay attention to this person right here. This is me, Kevin. Look behind him while he's talking about his house hack.
All right. There's house hack, and then there are mini funds. A lot of folks are confused about the difference between the two, and I totally understand why, because it's complicated. When we started House Hack in the summer of 2022, we fundraised.
Behind him, he had 0 to a millionaire. Let's look at the next person. This is Mike, Will Motivation.
I'm really into investing in real estate, business, that kind of thing. So in this video, I want to show you guys, because I saw a question when I posted one of my last videos. A lot of people were asking me, how do I find my real estate that I invest in? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to share one of my, I did a real estate investment course a little while ago. A lot of people were asking me how to invest in real estate, and if I had an online course, if I do mentoring, things of that nature. I do have an online course. You can go to my website, willmotivation.com/invest. You can check out the course. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some free game. We're going to call this Real Estate Sundays. A lot of times, y'all see me on here buying cars. I bought this Lamborghini.
You see how they're talking about real estate, but they got to put 0 to a millionaire. They got to have a flashy car. When you get into real estate, you got to understand something. There ain't no flashy music in the background. There ain't nobody there to help you. There's a very good chance if you're new to real estate, you're going to lose some money from the door, because let me be honest with you. To get a place up and running to generate cash, you got to put down cash. You got to go to the bank, have money. This is things they never talk about. You need money. Unless you're in the military and they're buying your home for you, you need money to put down on that property. There's a very good chance the property is going to need some work. It's going to need a roof. It's going to need chimneys. It's going to need landscaping. You got to have money to put in that place, and there's no guarantee you're gonna make money. Here's another alternative. Now, you could do what you want. It's up to you. It's your portfolio. But if I really wanted to get into real estate, which I already am, you can invest in something called a REIT. Okay, a REIT by law has to pay out 90% of its dividends and profits to the shareholders. Now, myself, I have a REIT. I keep this in my 401k. So this person who says, I do not understand the stock market. Oh, I do understand the stock market. If by law, a REIT has to pay 90%, I don't want to get taxed at that. So I'm going to hold that in a Roth IRA that does not get taxed, or a 401k that is tax deferred. Now, I have a REIT. And here's the thing. Why would I give my money to a house hack? Or why would I give my money to someone who's selling a class when I can go out and buy the real estate myself? Here's how you buy real estate. Are you ready? A lot of people are not going to like this. You need a career. You need a career to buy real estate. We already did the ninja loans. You remember that? No income, no job. And where did that get us? The 2008 housing crisis. We gave a bunch of houses to people who had no incomes. And what happened? It damn near crippled our financial crisis. So when you go for loans now, you have to prove you have a career, because you got to get pre-qualified for this property. You have to get pre-qualified for the loan unless you're paying cash. A lot of people do not have $100,000.
And instead of spending $100,000 on the Lambo in cash, I actually spent that $100,000 on a investment property. So we're going to go see the investment property. I did a video so you can see what it looks like before. We're about 80% done with it. I say, yeah, 80% done with it. And I'm going to show you where, the progress on that flip. And I'm going to talk about, is it better to rent
$200,000, $300,000, $400,000 to put down on real estate, and they also don't have another $50,000 to $100,000 to put into that real estate to maintain and to maintenance that real estate. So what the majority of people will do is they will go and they will apply for an FHA loan, where I believe you only have to put down 3.5%. If you're in the military, I think you put down less. I don't know. Do your own of research on that. We got people who are in the military. I'm sure they can help out in the comment section, or you can do your own research and go get someone to help you with that. But when you go for a home, you need a real estate lawyer. They cost money. Closing costs cost money. Maintenance costs money. There's no guarantee you're going to be able to flip that house. You're going to have to pay property tax while you're sitting on that house. What happened during 2008, we had a lot of house flippers, and a lot of people went out, bought homes, and they got stuck with the properties, and they could not afford the taxes on multiple homes, and they end up losing the properties. So when you go buy real estate, make sure you have a nice down payment. You either can put an FHA, which I think is 3.5%. I put an FHA down on my first home. It was a multifamily home. You can put an FHA home, an FHA loan down on a multifamily home, as long as, I believe this, don't quote me on this, as long as you are living in that residence, that is your home too, you can get a loan and an FHA loan on a multifamily home. Now, when you go for another home after your FHA, once you do one FHA, I don't believe you can do another one. All right. You're going to have to put down, if you don't want a PMI, you got to put down 20% of the value of the home. So when you get into the real estate game, it's not that easy. It takes a long time to make money. It takes a long time to be profitable, because what could happen is when you're in the real estate game, and this is why I like to own REITs too, is when you have REITs, there is no renters that could squat. When you have REITs, you know every quarter you're getting that dividend payment. When you have REITs, you know that money is coming and you're invested in big brokerage institutions, meaning your Vanguard, your Fidelities, your Schwabs. They all have REITs. Whatever way you want to go, me, myself, I went with Vanguard. I went with a Vanguard REIT. in my 401k that every quarter I get paid the dividends. It just keeps snowballing, buying more and more and more and more and more. And I'm not selling it. And I'm not dealing with these fly-by-night people that pop up on YouTube showing me 0 to a millionaire house hack. I'm not giving them my money. And I'm sure as hell not giving someone my money who's showing me Lamborghinis. Why would I give somebody showing me Lamborghinis my money? Real estate people, they're not worried about getting into real estate to buy a Lamborghini. If you're looking to get into real estate to buy a Lamborghini, you already failed. All that money you make from flipping homes, you got to put that back into the home, purchase more real estate, and that's how you get a great real estate portfolio. Then later on, when you're set and these places are paying for themselves and you have a huge nest egg, then you can go out and get the Lambo. I love nice cars. I will tell you that from the door. I love Ferraris. I love Lambos. I love Porsches. I love McLarens. I love GTRs. I love Supras. I love cars. But I'm not going to give anybody my money who is enjoying those cars already, promising me I can get those cars if I purchase their classes. I'm not giving my money to anybody who has a house hack saying 0 to a millionaire when I can invest in REITs myself and get the money, or actual physical real estate myself. So this will be the new scam. Beware of the new scam, these house hacks, these classes for real estate. Go get the real estate yourself. Get a career, save some money. Don't have a middleman that is promising you real estate. Get it yourself. Now, I look both ways for you. I looked out for you. Now look out for me. If you're still here, think about subscribing, join the channel, give me a thumbs up, spread the video. No regrets. Get it.